Douglas Peacock, the chairperson for the North Kelbourne Meadow. Here we are down in the North Kelbourne Meadow. We're part of the big lunch which is happening throughout the UK, and as you can see we've had a big lunch here. It's been a real big help as well, and having a great lunch as well with all the people down here. What this is all about is trying to sort of keep the meadow as a meadow for the local people. At the moment the council is wanting to build 115 flats, and we're doing our best to sort of show what it can actually be. We've got allotments behind me on the right hand side there, and over on the left here we've got a wild meadow, and then we've got a wood as well, and so it's all for all age groups. And events like today, like we're part of the big lunch, just sort of help emphasise actually what you can actually do with a place like this, and how sort of the community can get involved in looking after their own area, and that then helps of course for things like security and just healthy well-being as well.
Really excited about how well it's doing and how much I'm eating from what I've grown. It's really good.
Something
really
nice about that.
Something fantastic about growing your own veg and then cooking with it. Absolutely lovely. So I'm really excited because before people started caring for it, this was just a bit of a dumping ground. A lot of stuff got dumped here. People were drinking here or using drugs. It was, wasn't a very lovely place. So some of the residents got together, cleared all the rubbish off, cleared all the needles up, all that sort of thing. And since then, obviously, we've started the little veg box allotments. People started using it a lot more. So now, when you come over, there's almost always somebody over here, whether they're watering their plants or just over here. People walk their dogs. It's a really, really lovely place. And I've actually got to know people because of meeting them over here. So I actually know my neighbours now.
It's a kind of safer place as well.
Much safer.
And it's
We've definitely stopped all the drinking and the drugs.
The history of the meadow, there's never been any buildings on it since the beginning of time, basically, even prior to World War II. It was the local school owned it, and it was a sports pitch about 25-30 years ago. And then some people put some seed down, some grass seed and stuff like that, some trees as well, and so it's been growing ever since. And now the actual North Kelbourne Meadow campaign has been on the go for about nearly a year, and we've now really started to motor with it. We're actually doing some stuff. We're planting a community orchard. There will be raspberry, blackberry bushes. There'll be free fruit for all in the community, and we're going to have about 200 bushes down there on my left there, and of course we've got the allotments behind me. So there's about 20. Yeah, basically we did a questionnaire about a year ago to 540 people round about here, and it basically said, what would you like? Would you like it into flats, or would you like whatever? What would you like? And 100% of them that came back said they want it as a green space. And they basically said about a third of it allotment, a third of it wild meadow, and a third of it wood. So that would really satisfy everybody. The council, on the other hand, wants to sell it for flats. They want to sell it and get revenue, basically, so they can do other things. And they're not listening to the local people. They're not interested in the questionnaire, the results of that, or interested in actually what we're doing here.
So what do you want people to do? Help out?
Yeah, what we're asking is people to go onto the northkelbournemeadow.com website, and you'll see more information there. Write to your councillor, write to Steve Inch, who's the Director of Regeneration Services, and say what you feel should be done with this land. It is the councillor's view that they want to sell it. So what do people want? Talk about whether you want a green space or whatever it is, whether you support northkelbournemeadow.com, and of course we've got a petition as well, an online petition, which you'll see the link on the actual website, and I'd ask you to sort of put your name against that as well. But get involved in the campaign as well. It's not just about and come down and have a wander and see what the community will miss if it is built into another housing development.
Thanks a lot.